guys, I'm back to making the video. So this is going to be another Q&A video because I did one a few months ago and they're a lot of fun. And I mean, it's just questions that all of y'all have asked me, so... and also, pardon this lighting, it's like 7:30 at night, so like the sun is setting and I wanted to get this video filmed today. So I swear my face is not this much different from my neck in real life. It just looks like it right now. So I apologize for that in advance. But yeah, let us get right into this. Technically I asked on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, but I didn't get any response from anyone on Twitter. So we're just going to Snapchat and Instagram. Got 3 from Snapchat. The first one is from Hannah. She asked, got any advice for me? Just started a YouTube channel. I get this question a lot, which is really weird to me because like, it's so hard for me to wrap my head around like how many people are really subscribed to me. Like it just doesn't seem like that many. I mean, like when you compare it to like actual famous YouTubers, it's really not like anything. But it's obviously still a lot of people and I appreciate every single one of you. So when people are asking me for advice, I'm like, I don't even know. Literally the only advice that I only ever give people is make sure you do something. Like don't just start a YouTube because it's what everyone else is doing, because you're not gonna last long. You're not gonna make videos for very long. I was like, make YouTube videos because you want to, and make sure it's on something that you're passionate about and something that you really enjoy doing. If you make one YouTube video and are already asking yourself and asking other people what you should film next, you probably should start a channel because you're not gonna last long. Like what I do is stuff that I'm passionate about, stuff that I always have new ideas, so I always constantly have new videos and things to do. Because if I had like a comedy channel, my channel would be over in like a month because I don't do comedy, like I don't know how to do it, so yeah, that's always my advice. And I mean, nice lighting and good equipment helps, but obviously we can't all start from that point, so do the best that you kind of can for lighting and equipment. Obviously I started off in my room on my MacBook, like laptop, set up on a stack of books, filming myself, so I mean we all come from somewhere, right? The next question is from this person. Question 1, what do you like most about yourself? What do I like most about myself? I mean, I like most things. I don't like picking just like one thing because I feel like it's just a waste of time. Like picking one thing just signals out that you don't like other things. So I try and just kind of enjoy everything. But if I had to pick one like feature out of my body that I prefer the most, I would probably say my eyes because they're very interesting color. I enjoy them quite a bit. Or my teeth because my parents spent a lot of money on them, so they look really nice now and they're quite beautiful. Second question, what do you admire the most about others? Love ya. I love you too, first of all. Secondly, like admire as in like what do I find attractive about other people? Because what I find attractive about, me and my boyfriend were talking about this the other day, because he asked me, he's like, well, like, because me and my other friends had this conversation, he's like, well, what do you find attractive in men? And I looked at him and I was like, you. But when it comes to like men or females or whatever, honestly, I just like people, I like people that are funny, people that are charming, people that can hold a conversation. A really big thing for me is people that can hold a conversation and have intelligence. Like I can't deal with people that are stupid, basically. I need to be able to sit there and have a conversation with you about anything for hours. That's what I like. And I don't like mindless like small talk chatter. Like I asked my boyfriend like a week or two ago like what true love is to him. Just because if you possess the ability to have a good answer to that question, that's a good sign to me. That's something that I find very attractive. So people have to be intelligent. They have to sit there. Their brains have to work in the same way that my brain works, because my brain works in a very strange way, so I need someone that's compatible with that. Last question from Snapchat is from Katie K. She says, who is your favorite YouTuber? P.S. You're my favorite and I love you. I love you too. My favorite YouTuber, honestly, is probably like Dennis on Fire and Amazing Phil. I've loved them from like day one that I started watching YouTube videos and I still love them. Beauty-wise, Dominique is one of my favorites. She just started her own channel. She did have a channel called Battle Ash with Sam, who I also admire as well. But Dominique is so inspiring, like I love her. I see her looks and they just inspire me to kind of move further outside of the box than average, I suppose. Those were the first 2 that came to mind, so moving on to Instagram. The first question is from this person. Why did you start a YouTube? And you are a big inspiration to me, so keep being awesome. Honestly, I started YouTube because my friend was doing it. My friend Kyle had started a channel when we were in high school, and I had uploaded like 6 videos like a year before that, which if you go way, way, way down, they're still down there, but please don't, because they're very embarrassing and I don't like them. But yeah, he was uploading videos and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I want to do this too. And here we are, like 3 years later or 2 years later at this point. Next question is from this person. What inspired you to start being unique with makeup looks? I don't really know. It just kind of happened one day. Like, I wore makeup for a while, completely boring and like blah makeup. And then all of a sudden I was kind of like, hey, I should add some color into this. I should make this more fun. And here we are today. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the first thing that inspired me to do my colored brows was for Halloween. The very first time I ever did it was on a video like a long time ago, like a year ago or 2 years ago now. That was the very first time I ever colored them, and then after that I just kind of can't not color them now. The next question comes from this person. Are you into history? Not history necessarily, but I really love Greek mythology, so it's like kind of history, but like not history, depending on like what you consider history to be. I love Greek mythology. I'm a lot less into it than I used to be, but I used to be like obsessed with it. Like, we had a whole unit on it in social in junior high or in high school, and I was like, yes. Next question comes from this person. How are you so confident with your makeup? Just say fuck it. That's how. I talked about this in my last Q&A a little bit, but like, honestly, the best way to be confident in who you are and what you're doing and how you look is to say fuck it to everyone else around you, because their opinions matter this much in the grand scheme of life, and the most important thing is to be happy with the way that you look and the way that you feel about yourself. So if you want to color your eyebrows purple, you go fucking ahead. If you want to wear black lipstick, purple lipstick, gold lipstick, green lipstick, whatever, you fucking go for it. You rock that shit and you will look like the best human being out there. Like, if you have confidence, if you know that you look good in what you're wearing, even if you look like shit, you'll still feel confident in yourself. You'll still carry yourself in a different way that people won't fuck with you as much, if that makes any sense at all. The next comment comes from this person. Do you like living in Canada? Of course I do. I love Canada. I don't want to be in the States. Fucking like a Trump and Hillary Clinton down there fighting all that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to... I'd rather vote for neither of them at this point, so I'm glad that I don't have to make that decision right now. I prefer being in Canada, plus like free healthcare and stuff's really nice. I do enjoy that. If there was somewhere else that I could live, I mean, living in the UK would be nice, or like living in like the Netherlands or something would be pretty dope. Because I like the way that they do their government systems and stuff there to an extent. So, yeah. I enjoy being in Canada over being in the States. Next question comes from someone I know, actually. His name is Mikey. He is really good friends with my brother. I've Skyped with him a few times while my brother was Skyping with him. He asked, do you ever get nervous when you go really bold with your makeup, and how are your eyebrows so magical? I don't get nervous anymore, because at this point, again, it's just like, fuck it. That's how I view everything right now. That's the best way I've ever found to view life. There were definitely times when I first started doing it that I was kind of like, I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I look fucking dope, and then I'd walk outside and be like, oh my god, everyone's staring at me, please stop. So it was a kind of hypocritical thing, because I would look really nice and think I would look dope, but then people would stare at me and I'd be like, Sorry if the lighting is really different. My battery died, so I had to went and charge it for like half an hour, and it got a lot darker because it's late. So I tried to make it this best as I could, kind of the same, but yeah. The question is, if you could take a vacation to any place in the world, where would it be? Greece. Greece has always been the place that I've wanted to visit, partially because of the Greek mythology, and partially because it's just fucking beautiful there. Like, there's just so much nice stuff to look at, and the temples are there, and the scenery is fucking great, and Italy is kind of close second also to Greece, because Italy is, yeah, food, and pretty sights and stuff, yeah. Next question, if you had to choose to only have one hair color for the rest of your life, what would it be? What kind of a question is that? I would probably choose purple because that makes up a very large majority of my wardrobe, and my eyebrows are purple a fairly decent amount of the time, so probably purple. That was my floofs. Floofs, what are you doing? No, don't rub that, stop. He likes to rub my camera stand while I'm filming. What? Distractions. Next question, if you could choose to be any age you want, what age would it be? I've talked about this with my friends and stuff. 25 would be the age that I'd want to be, because at that age you can do everything. You can rent a house, rent a car, everything. You're legal in every country in the world to drink and stuff. And you're young enough that you can still kind of do stupid stuff, but you're also at an age where you kind of can be an adult and no one's gonna be like, why are you being so mature? Because you're halfway to being 30, but you're not 30. You're still in your mid-20s, so you're still young, but you're you know, it just seems like a good age to me. Next question, what tips can you give to someone who's a beginner with makeup? Practice. Practice, 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 practice. That's the only way that you're going to get even close to good at it, because if I went back on my own Instagram and looked up photos from some of my makeup from a long time ago, and it is horrendous. And I'm sure there's some point in the future where I'll come back and look on my makeup at this point in life and be like, wow, that's shit, because that's just a natural progression of life. But the only way you get better is by practicing. And I mean, now it's even easier because we have YouTube and stuff. Even when I was starting to use makeup, there wasn't YouTube, it was a thing, but the beauty community just wasn't that big of a thing yet. So I still kind of had to learn, and then YouTube kind of came in as I was learning. So I mean, honestly, YouTube, whether it is my videos or someone else's videos, is such a good way to learn how to do shit. And what made you decide to follow me? Please answer, I'm your biggest fan. I follow everyone back because I think that's the least that I can do for you guys following me and liking all my stuff and liking my videos and watching my videos and commenting on my videos. I feel like the least I can do is click the follow button back on Instagram. You feel like it's not hurting me in any way to follow people back. What specific makeup products would you recommend to a beginner with makeup? Honestly, drugstore products. Do not spend money, lots of money on makeup when you're starting out, because it's not going to make any difference whether it's good quality or bad quality, because you're learning how to do it anyways. And honestly, if you can make the cheap stuff work when you have the money to buy the expensive stuff, you're already going to know how to use it, and it's already going to go good. It's already going to be good, and you're not going to feel like you're wasting money on expensive stuff. Because honestly, in my opinion, I do use a fair amount of expensive makeup simply because I could afford it. I can't really afford it anymore, but you know, I could afford it, so I was like, why not buy the more expensive stuff? But honestly, there's lots of stuff that's cheaper that works just as well. All the Morphe palettes that I use are cheap, and they're such good quality for the price. I highly recommend their products to anyone, whether you be advanced or learning. They're so good and they're so cheap, and they have such a variety of colors and stuff, so if you want to try color and also do neutrals, they've got everything. Next question. What is your all-time favorite makeup product that is always your go-to? Probably my Urban Decay Electric palette, because as you guys see, it's in so many of my videos. That or my Morphe 35B palette. Those are my most well-loved eyeshadow palettes for sure. And whenever I don't know what I'm going to do, I literally just open up one of those and I can usually pull something out of my ass that looks decent. Other than that, those are really the only things that I always go back to. That and my Jeffree Star lipstick in I'm Royalty. I love that lipstick so much, and I have worn it so many times. I've probably worn it more than any of the lipsticks I own, other than my Kat Von D one in Echo. Next question, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So I will be graduated. Hopefully in 10 years I will be at the point in my career that I want to be, because for anyone that doesn't know, I want to be a makeup artist. So hopefully my two goals, one or the other, I haven't decided, maybe both, who knows, because I haven't decided whether I want to specialize in special effects or if I want to do runway style, so editorial makeup and runway and stuff. I haven't decided. So my two goals are either A, to be able to go to a movie theater and sit and watch a movie and see my name scroll up in the credits, or to get invited to New York Fashion Week and London Fashion Week to be an artist there for on the models and stuff. So hopefully in 10 years I can accomplish one of those things. If not, in 10 years, hopefully I'm being able to do makeup full time and that is my only career, instead of having to work like in a kitchen like I do right now and having to do like extra jobs to make money. And if I'm still doing YouTube in 10 years, hopefully I've hit 1 million subscribers in 10 years. It'd be pretty sad if I didn't. I'd be pretty depressed. So yeah. Hopefully, and I've got a husband and stuff maybe, or at least dating someone, have my own place. My own nice place that's not fucking right by this stupid drain. I'll have a dog in 10 years also. I love my cat, but I am in desperate need of a dog again. And the last 3 questions I have are all from this person. Her first one is, in the future at your wedding, will you do colorful makeup like now or natural makeup? Obviously going to do colorful makeup. I have no plans to wear a white wedding dress at my wedding. I have 0 plans to even have my wedding be traditional at all. I want a small, teeny little wedding with very minimal amounts of people. If you guys ever saw a picture of my grad dress, there's pictures of it on my Instagram and stuff. I'll probably wear a dress something similar to that, with makeup and hair obviously to match, and Converse, because that's what I live my life in. I don't like wearing high heel shoes, I can't walk in them, so Converse will definitely be what I'll be wearing on my wedding day. Honestly, I might even just elope. Fuck weddings. Very last question I'm going to accept is, if you had to give one social media site forever, what would it be? Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I use it, but like I don't really care about it. It's not something I update very frequently. Snapchat and Insta are the way to go. I like never update my Twitter. Snapchat and Insta are always the way that I go when I'm trying to get to people, because no one follows me on Twitter, only on Snapchat and Instagram. So yeah, I'd give up Twitter in a heartbeat. Side note, on the social media terms, do you guys want me to start a Facebook page? Because like I know lots of YouTubers have Facebook pages, and I have a Facebook page that some of you have found, but I haven't friended you because that's like my personal Facebook page for like my family and like my friends from back at home and stuff. So like I want to try and keep it personal. So would you guys like me to make one? I have a few more questions that I realized I asked on my last Q&A video if people had questions. So with the fleeting sunlight, I will quickly read them to you. This person asked, would you ever dye your hair a single color? Probably not for the foreseeable future, because I can dye it more than one color, so I don't want to bother dyeing it like just one, you feel? Next person asked a few questions. What camera do you use? I use the Canon T3i Rebel thingy. Where do you want to travel? We discussed that. Greece, Italy, basically all of Europe, because Europe's great. And 3, would you do a vlog of your daily life? I would love to, but I don't do anything in my daily life to make it interesting. I literally sleep in until like noon, sit around for 2 hours not doing anything. Sometimes I'm productive, usually not. I work a lot, and now I've got school, so literally nothing that would be that interesting for you guys, or else I totally would. That's why I only vlog when I'm doing stuff, because it's actually interesting. But I think that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you to everyone that submitted their questions. I hope I answered them well-ish, kind of. Let me know if you guys want to do another Q&A. Make sure you leave me some questions for my next Q&A, because I will definitely answer those as well. But yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Also, sorry about the fucking lighting.